If you haven't already told by the live stream thing, or you're watching the video after this, this is the well, not the fastest, but in my opinion, the most efficient way to do Cayo in GTA 5. I am playing this on PS4, so I don't know if it's different for Xbox players or PC players, but guess what? This is PS4, so we're doing this. And, well, first off, I should have started off saying, hey, I am Apex, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're old, you've been around for a while, obviously you've just noticed my name is now Apex now, because I'm going with the name I have in the PS4. However, we're going to get straight to it. First out, we're starting with, to start this KO out, it's a lot easier, if you got a crew or whatever, that you're going to want to, get into a session where you don't have anybody bothering you. You can go ahead and do it in a public if you want, but I find it easier to, go to story first, then go into GTA Online and click into a crew session. I personally have a small crew, so it's not, I don't worry about a lot of people joining in and messing with me. So I go ahead and just jump into a crew session of my own, and that's it. We're going to start up by firing up a KO. This is KO like number 3 or 4 of today I've done. So hopefully I can, hopefully I got my good luck still going, babies. I will. Oh yeah, that scored. Alright. So, we're gonna start this out with starting up the KO first up and everything on... Yeah, we'll get into the good stuff. Now, I did put in, the name of the video saying that it's almost guaranteed every single time 1 mil. You guys will see that all at the end of this live stream or the video that's posted after. Yeah, we'll get into all that once we get out of this penthouse and fire up this KO. First off, and first thing first, if you're watching this video because you want to know like a style of doing it, or you just got the sub or whatever, we all know you need the sub to get KO, like the heist, and KO is like one of the most rewarding and decent amount of work for the like GTA money or whatever. My best bet to say is that if you're starting out, go ahead and the sub itself is 2.2 million, but I'm gonna be doing it with an oppressor throughout this whole like video live stream or video, and but if you don't have the money to get the oppressor too, you go ahead and get the Sparrow. You will need 4 mil to get that, and after that, you watch this video and you do my style, you'll be pretty good. You can get a bunch of KOs done in a day, fast. So yeah, if you can work up 4 mil and get the sub, and then get the Sparrow, the chopper, you should be great. I'll go ahead and register as a CEO. And also, to anybody watching or any of my subscribers, if you want to join my crew of the Road Reapers of LS, I will be opening up my, changing the settings on it to where it's open so anybody can join in. I have no problems with anybody joining, just don't cause any trouble. That's all I asked. It's just fresh starting crew, it's nothing special, nothing fancy. Come on, sub, spawn in. There we go. Let's fire this baby up. Can you... no, I know. Just sit. I won't need you for the first part anyways, vehicles. Okay. Alright. Set up Cayo. $25,000 each time you want to set up. It's not gonna murder y'all. You're getting a mill each time you walk out. It's not gonna kill you. Just... you lose a little, you gain a lot. Alright, we gotta gather the intel first. I'll show you guys my routes through all of that, and yep. You know, we're gonna do this my normal way. I was gonna be fancy, but you know what? We're gonna do this my normal way. No, I'm in a fast travel.
You wish to set course, Captain.
It saves you a bit of time and this. Now this live stream or the video after this should only be, I think, an hour or like an hour and a half video. There will be some stuff I will say at the end of this live stream or video, like after, that I want you guys to watch until the end to see, and just enjoy the little trip. That's all. This isn't gonna be that long of a video or a live stream. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hop in the Sparrow because obviously you cannot call the oppressor while in the middle of the water. And this is why the Sparrow comes in handy, if you guys were wondering why, because like I said, if you don't have the money for the oppressor, the Sparrow is your next best bet. It's what I started out doing all this.
So, a multi-million-dollar question. What impulsive purchase did Mr.
Yeah, also speaking of the Sparrow, choppers flying and all that stuff, I will be posting a video or live stream soon on like tips and tricks of flying and whatnot. Oh my god, they already plastered me. I'm gonna try to do this like I normally do. Try not to hit the plane too. The plane thing. Cause I know it's indestructible to other players and stuff, but it's not indestructible to you. You can hit that thing a lot, but it will mess you up if you you know, hit it too many times. I apologize for my crappy landing there. I'm just trying to get this like done and out of the way. Cause I'm not trying to be no fancy with the landing. Cause I know it's just saying like, you know, hey, let's talking about tips and tricks on flying planes, and I just crashed it. You know what? Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop open the comments in a second. Just hopefully I can hold the plane up in the air long enough so I can open up it on my phone. Yeah, sorry, there's nose diving. Goddamn thing. You're lucky I don't have a PC. Fucking. Oh. Can you? This is why I don't like planes. You're fast as snot, but you keep nose diving. I'm one-handing this right now, so I hope y'all feel proud of me. Also, I don't know if I already said it at the beginning of the video. I don't know if I really elaborated it, but because we have a little time to burn here, we'll talk about it. My YouTube name, you know, you guys, used to be it's Scotty Boy, but the reason I ended up changing it to Apex Elites Gaming was because, well, one, my name on the PlayStation is Apex. Everybody knows me as Apex. And it's weird, you know, having a YouTube that's it's Scotty Boy, and then everybody else calls me Apex. So I decided to change, you know, up the name and everything. The other reason I did it was because there's a lot of complications going on with my YouTube name being It's Scotty Boy. Because when, let's say for example, I were to say, yo, my YouTube name is It's Scotty Boy, you'd think the word It's is like me saying that my name is Scotty Boy. But it's the whole word. It's Scotty Boy. It was the whole name. It wasn't me saying that it was. So that's why I ended up changing the name. And then also for the fact of I had to admit it whether I liked it or not that the name sounds super childish. Like I just thought in the back of my head if someone was watching the video and they're like walked up to their mom and they went like, yo, check this out. And they go, it's Scotty Boy. And the mom's going to be like, who the heck's that? Is that a kid or something? I'm like, no, he's like 20, 30 years old. I'm like, the names sound childish. Like, I need something that is more wider because in the future, a few years down the road, when this channel starts growing and everything, I do plan on making merches and stuff. And I obviously don't want all you guys walking around with t-shirts saying, it's Scotty Boy on the front of it. Who the hell's gonna want that? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going with Apex Elites Gaming because the channel is going to be built off of a group of you that are elite. And no, it is not made off of Apex Legends or any game named Apex. It's just because my name's Apex. Now we're going to put that on pause and we're going to get into this stuff. When I go for the Intel, I always grab the dirt bike. I don't grab any of the others. There's a reason I grab the dirt bike. You guys will see that when we get up to here. I just go through all this crap here and whatever. I don't follow the road. I go out and around. We cut through here. Ooh, I just jumped the bush. No, 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 no. Alright, then we're gonna go right through here. So yeah, this video is just gonna be me showing you guys my way of doing Cayo and all my little things I do that makes it a little easier and faster to do and a little more efficient, as I said in the thing. Alright, so first off, you have the dirt bike here, and obviously you've noticed there's a door. It's a door that you can bring the truck through. Alright. But you gotta follow the road. No, thank you. There's a smaller door on the side that the dirt bike can fit through. Now for this part, that guy that sits up in the tower that's got the big cone, don't worry about him. He ain't gonna see you. You can sit here and farther into the bushes and you'll be fine. The camera will not see you either. The one you want to look out for is that one that just turned around now. he's the one that will see you. And then you just take the dirt bike and you right through here. So as soon as that guy turns around and starts walking away, just book it through here. Jump this. And then just kind of follow along the border of this water all the way around until you hit open water. Yeah, right about here, I think it is. Yep, there it is. Right here. And then from here on, you're on foot. Now, I don't know if there's faster ways of doing this or, you know, like, better ways of doing this. This is the way I know how to do it. And I haven't really bothered with poking around with it because this is, you know, this works for me. But, you know, this part isn't really anything different. This is just kind of, you know, my way. That's it. I'm sure there's probably better ways to, you know, scope out the island and whatever. But I'm just going to show you guys how I cut through this really quick and get this done fast and easy. But, also, there's no glitches, there's no modding, nothing going on in this video. This is just straight, regular Cayo. No, like, you know, whatever you want to call it. Hack it, mod it, whatever. This is a clean, straight Cayo. So you guys don't gotta worry about any kind of funky stuff that you gotta do or anything. It's just a regular Cayo that everybody has access to. If I can ever get up this mountain. Come on. And also, if anybody's watching during the live stream, the comments are open. I am paying attention. I apologize. There was a few of you that have commented in the past, and I did not see your comments because either my phone died or it turned off. Because the way I have it set up is I'm playing on the console, and then I'm paying attention to comments through my phone. So either my phone dies or I don't see it. I will eventually get some kind of better setup for you guys and all that, but we're gonna go with this right here. Now the first puzzle of all this stuff, if you haven't already figured it out, X goes for times 10. So whatever the number is, times it by 10 when you do it on X. This, I think, keeps it straight. It's neutral. If you have 9, it stays 9. If you have 6, it stays 6. And there's one other symbol that is like 3 dashes. It times it by 2. So if you have 9, it will be 18. You have 2, it will be 4. And there you go. If you're not, like, you know, good with math and everything, because that's basically what that puzzle is math. Most of the time, it's usually they're just straight across. That's a little trip, like a kind of like tip trick kind of thing, I don't know. But, here's this camera part. Now, this part, there's only 3 cameras I look at for this whole heist setup and everything. There's only 3 cameras I look at. I don't bother with any of the other cameras because when we do the actual heist part, I will not be going through any of the other buildings. Like, I will not be going on the rest of the island. I will not be going through the other, like, storage rooms. We're just going to be hitting that primary target, and if there's extra stuff, then that's that. And we got barrier bonds. Alright, so that's 1.1 right there. So I scope out the basement, and then I go on to the office cameras. Office camera 1 and 2. Now here's why I go to these 2. Because in the office, there are paintings. and they're the only secondary targets that I know of that you can get your hands on in the compound without needing to go through, you know, all the other like keypads and whatnot. There will usually be ones on these little wooden panels here, and there's one on that one right there that you guys seen with the lady on it. And if you haven't already like figured it out or already know, on that wall over there, that's those pictures that are underneath the chandelier there, there's a hidden safe in there that holds somewhere from 50 to 90k. So if you want the extra little change, you can go in there and grab that. You don't need anything for it. You just walk up, push the wall, and it comes out. You guys will see that all when we get to there. And that is all I do for the intel. So we go off the island now. Now, how do you get off the island? Well, I'll show you. You walk right over here. This will always be here. It will never leave. Every single time you do Cayo, it will always be here. I don't know how many times you can get caught, but for me, I only need one. If you get caught or, you know, whatever, you obviously figured it out by now, you get sent back to the beginning. Which comes in handy because you go straight back to the beginning. That means you don't have to do all the work of walking all the way back. So either you can, you know, kill yourself, which please don't do that in real life, or get caught and you can, you know, get out of the island. You're going to take like an extra 10-20 minutes trying to get out of here without getting caught. It doesn't change your score, it doesn't take any money. As far as I know, it doesn't really do anything different. It doesn't make anything harder or easier. It just, as far as I know, it's extra work that doesn't need to be done. You're just trying to get in and out of this island and get off. Alright, now we're on to the preps. Now, this part,
Are you still?
there's only 5 preps that we do. Only 5 of them. We're gonna take a second because it's gonna take a while to, or like a minute, like a couple seconds till this damn thing shows up. Really? You see a crotch rocket, like in a big nuclear rocket, and you want to like jump in front of it? Okay. Alright, now preps. I only do 5. I do the weapons. Then when it comes to the equipment, I do safe code, or this one will change depending on what you get as your primary target. It will be safe code or plasma cutter. And then I do fingerprint, and cutting torch. I only do these three. I never touch chargers. And then you pick an approach vehicle, and then your weapon loadout. Now for this run that we're doing, like the way I do it, you need suppressors and you need like some kind of weapon that you can zoom in with, but you can also be not in like a scope like a sniper. My best two personal favorites that I can tell you is the marksmans and the cons, because they're both, gives you assault rifles. I usually use the marksman because, it's marksman. It's MK2 weapons. They're cool to play with. Alright, we have the Merryweather and oh great, this one. This is gonna take longer than normal. I was hoping we weren't gonna get this one, but nope, we got it anyway. Also, I did not say this at the beginning of the video, I think, but if there is anything you guys would like to see me do, or like videos or whatnot, like something you guys are interested in seeing for, content or whatever, please go ahead and put them in the comments, or, shoot me a message, or, whatever. I do pay attention to the comments. I'm sorry if I don't reply to them all the time. There was a couple of times you guys did comment and I did not reply, and I felt bad. But I do look at them after, So if there's anything you guys want to see, specifically a game you want to see me play, something you want me to make a video based off of, anything. I don't really care. As long as it's nothing inappropriate or just not YouTube type stuff, Other than that, I will also be making videos soon of me returning to Destiny 2 soon. I don't know when I will be returning. I did play a couple of days ago for about an hour or two, and I was just kind of still whatever. But either towards the end of this season in Destiny 2, which we only have 20 days or something left, I will start playing and recording again, or probably at the start of the new season, which I think we're on season 13 or 14, the next one. I can't remember. It's been a while. But if you guys want to see that, hit the bell, and there will be that coming out soon. It has been a while since I played Destiny, and that is what I started when I first started this YouTube channel. So I apologize if it's been a while. I stopped playing because there was nothing going on. They took so much away from us, and it was just, there was nothing interesting in the game anymore, and I didn't do Exert anymore because it was only 3 locations. And it was just, it's not that hard to find them anymore. But hopefully I'll have something, good and juicy for you guys soon for some Destiny 2 content. I do miss that game though, y'all. That was a fun game. The Destiny Bungie, if you ever hear us, give us the damn planets back. Took a lot of that away from us, and a lot of us new players such as myself, was still working on stuff on those planets. But hopefully, they add the planets back, or the new season will come out and the story. There's a bunch of stuff going on in this season, but it's kind of just boring. It's, you know, it's nothing special. No mystery, no like, woo! Hello. There's no beef. There's no juiciness. You know what I'm saying? Destiny 2 used to be a big game for, you know, boom, boom, pow, this and that. All kinds of mysteries and everything. I don't know shit. What the hell? By the way, the routes and everything that I'm doing with the oppressor will be the same for the Sparrow. If you know, this, you know, flying around the Sparrow. The only difference between the two of them is, well, the oppressor moves a little bit faster and it's a lot easier to land, and that's about it. The Sparrow does have infinite rockets though, and the oppressor only carries 20, so it's kind of a gamble, but also the Sparrow is cheaper and the oppressor is more expensive. So it's up to you guys. I personally prefer, if you're first starting out and you're just getting the sub, to go ahead and get the Sparrow, because you don't have to pay for it when it gets destroyed, and it's easier to get into the sub, and just makes the life a lot easier. I just choose, you know, that because, you know, it's fun to fly, and it's... And then great, this goddamn chopper's taking off with us in it. Oh, we're high as shit. I might die. Yeah, we're gonna die. That was too high. Too high, fellows. Too high. Alright, what have we got going on here? Like I said, there's no modding going on, so don't go flipping out. That was an explosive round on a damn shotgun. I know that looked a little suspecty, but it's an explosive round. You guys will probably see me using a lot more of those ammunitions and stuff, and whatnot. I have been working on unlocking more of the stuff in the game, so that I have access to more stuff to fool around with. So hopefully, you know, we can have some fun and, you know, whatnot. Just because I was using the MK weapon, if you're wondering what my favorite MK2 weapon is, it is the shotgun. Now, see, my favorite MK2 weapon is the heavy carbine, or the assault carbine, or the one you can put the big ass drum mag on. I think it's called the special carbine. Maybe, I have no idea. When I land out, I'll figure it out. But there is an assault rifle. I like that one the most as MK2. But once you get into the special ammunitions, I like the shotgun with explosive rounds on it. Now, my reason for it is because, unlike the sniper, you do not have to scope in. You can blow up anybody or a car, and you got 40 rounds. You just bang, 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 done. It's just a fun little toy to mess around with. And, you know, as you just saw, it literally demolished those people, the vehicle back there. And it will mess up Kumas and other armored vehicles pretty well too. It'll take a lot of ammo though, but my personal favorite what assault rifle is it? Oh my lord, game, you're not giving it to me today. You're not giving it to me. I'll show you guys when I get out of the damn game. You know, show you my loadouts and whatnot. It's just something to, you know, kill time when we're yapping about the game and all this. That is a first part. Now we're going on to this codes. We have to go to casino. Yeah, people, we're going to casino. Casino. I love how my character like talks while I'm talking. It's kind of dope. Now, yeah, special carbine. That is my favorite assault rifle in the game.
So, the codes to the safe. Essential part of plan. Only 2 men.
Just if you guys were wondering, like, oh.
Not an option. The other is head of security. With him, we have a chance. I have been monitoring his travel, and today is our opportunity.
I don't usually use my special ammunition unless until I'm bored, or you know, like, so I'm going up against. I usually use them for other players. I don't like using them on, you know, AIs or whatever, because it's, if you don't have any MK2 weapons yet, well, when you start buying them, you'll understand why. They're stupid expensive. I went through about $1 mil just putting different types of ammunition on these weapons. Yeah, tell me about it. $1 mil in like 5 minutes. No! But that shouldn't be a problem for you guys or me, because at the end of this video, you will see how quick it is to get money in this game. Very little work, lots of money.
I will send you a photograph of the head of security.
Oh my lord, this casino, yeah. Now there is a little funky part here. It's not like anything special or whatnot, but if you're doing Cayo, like if you're just getting it and you know whatever, and if you have the penthouse, there is, I don't know, a lot of people notice it, but excuse me. When you normally do this exact mission for Cayo, there's a part where you have to go down to the basement and you have to get the key card, then come back up in it. But when you have the penthouse and you do Cayo for this specific mission, you don't have to go down in the basement anymore. You can just go straight to the top and go straight to, you know, where you gotta go. So it's not anything special or anything, but it saves you a little time or whatnot, you know, like a little bonus to in the mission or whatever. But that's all. And there's nothing real special about this one either. There's maybe like 1 or 2 things. You guys will see why I put my vehicle outside the garage door over there on the side, because you don't leave through the front door. Let's put it like that.
Perfect. I could barely hear you work. The people on the inside will have no idea.
Alright, first off, I usually go on this side because there's a prick right here. And sometimes he likes to spawn over here. The guy that you're looking for likes to spawn over there sometimes. And he will also spawn in here sometimes. But his main spawn is all the way back here. Don't think he ever spawns in there, but there's one guy in here that will shoot you in the back if you don't kill him. There's a guy. Ow! Fucking prick.
Can we talk about this?
Please, don't do anything.
Alright. And then you just leave. That is prep number 2.
Don't shoot me! Seriously! Tiana! You fucking idiot! Drop the fucking weapon!
So most of this is just basic stuff. But the juicy stuff will be when
Oh shit, dude!
You motherfuckers! Shit, it's Huntington! Huntington's hurt!
when we get to the end. I'll show you guys my run through of that, how to get in and out quick with an efficient amount of money. I'm just rolling through all this because, you know, it's part of everything I gotta do. And you can also see my routes and everything that I do. And here's one of them. That just says you come out the garage. So make sure when you got the Sparrow or you got the Oppressor or whatever you're using, to park your vehicle near the garage on the side, because you always come out that way. Really? I forgot that prep ends as soon as you lose the cops. Fucking hate the Oppressor when it comes to landing on this fucking thing. Always so damn difficult. Alright, we're on prep number 3, it was? Yeah. Alright, we're moving up. These next two should be easy.
So, first the bad news. Mr. Rubio's fingerprint scanner cannot be hacked by any ordinary tool. Good news, there is a fail-safe tool, which can reconstruct Mr. Rubio's fingerprint in case of emergency. This is our only chance to hack inside. More bad news, this is being held by his head of cybersecurity.
Now also, because I know the weapons have two locations of spawning. They either spawn, you know, you gotta chase down the chopper, or the other one is you gotta go in the building. I forgot to mention it earlier, because that was one of the there's a puzzle, you know, when you gotta hack the computer to get into the safe. If you want any tips on that one, best I can tell you is the red numbers move, and when you gotta look for that set of numbers that you're looking for, just focus on the first number. Like if it's 39, just look for a 39. And that's all. Just look for the first number. Don't try to look for any of the other numbers, because it will, you know, make it harder for you.
The location of the archives is rotated every few weeks. The current location is
That's just what I think. That's how I get it done quicker. We didn't have it for this time, obviously, but.
or just kill the tower. There will be circuit box not too far from here. This place will be guarded. If you do not let the camera see you, you will have the element of surprise.
But if you want to go in, you know, and not get plastered, make sure you hit this lever. But let me hit it anytime soon. But yeah, that puzzle where you gotta look for the 4 numbers and whatnot, just look for the first one. It will be a lot easier to get that one done. There's a whole load of crap with that one. It's difficult. I'll try to explain like tips on all the puzzles that we gotta go through and all of them. I think there's only one of them that's just kind of like whatever. There's nothing special about it. It's simple. I actually think it's the one we're about to do.
You know, being Mr. Rubio's head of cybersecurity is a busy
Oh
job.
no.
There are offshore account
Oh no.
transfers.
Ooh, Jesus, you fucking bitch.
Social media websites to infiltrate. If we do this correctly, it may be some time before they realize what we have taken.
Die! Fuck off! Screw you!
Find the terminal. Anything.
Yeah, this is the one. This one, you know, I got no tips for y'all because it's simple. You just line up the red ones with the blue bar,
The security is months out of
and you
date.
make a
I
word.
would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency for
It's gonna be the same word every single time. There's nothing different.
Excellent. We know where to find the archive. And it...
Ugh. I like shooting the flares. I think you can only fire it 5 times. Oh, that's 6. I think it's 10 then. Oh, no, it's a certain amount. Ah, screw it, I don't feel like shooting on the cameras. Too much work. I'll take out the cameras for the remote guards, but this one there's nobody in here.
The failsafe tool will be small card with circuit board and antennae.
Now, for this one,
But it has not alerted
no
police.
puzzle here,
Mr. Rubio does not want
but the
them sniffing
card
around
is
here,
a
I
tiny,
think.
shiny
Security
little
will be
bastard.
underway.
This thingy right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't get too close to it, otherwise it picks it up. There it is. That little thing. It will either show up there,
Do you have it?
or it will
I
show up right
suggest you
here in the
leave
corner of the
fast.
desk, or it will show up right here. It's usually in those three places. I have never seen it anywhere else, so I'm gonna say it's always in those three places, but that's it. And now we're done. We just gotta bolt back. So that's why you take out the damn camera, because I got pendejos now sitting right here next to me. Trying to lop my head off. Guess up, you're too slow! Ha!
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Capitan, to think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished. No loose ends. Mr. Rubio takes hold of loose end, he will strangle you with it, yes?
Now, before we start this next one, I'm gonna be right back quick in like 30 seconds or something, y'all. But yeah. Alright, I'm back. And let's get this shot on the road. Now, alright, where are we at?
Okay. To get through the drainage tunnel, we will need to cut the grate. To get through it underwater, we will need correct type of cutting torch. These we should be able to find easily at construction site. Although, less easy will be the armed guards. Apparently, industrial equipment goes missing very often in
Alright,
those
this next part, when you go to construction site, it's going to be the same one every single time. It's just a different location of it. You can either go in stealthy and put on a hard hat, you know, the helmet to look like another worker or whatever. And, you know, don't bother with any of them. But I usually go in to blow them all up. Because when you got the Sparrow and you got the freaking Oppressor, it's just so much quicker and less work. Just walk up and blow them all up. So, yeah, that's normally what I do. If you'd rather go in, you know, all stealthy and that, cool. You got two options. You can walk in stealth or you can walk in blow them all sky high.
I'm sure you'll have more luck when evading Mr. Rubio's private army.
Anywho. Not that you bastards don't die, do you? Wait, either it's me or I swear to God there's like a toolbox over here somewhere usually. Ah, there is, right there. Oh wow, nice. First freaking one. Can you grab it please, woman?
Did you find it yet?
And then I just jump back on and I take off. Because it makes it so much easier. The way I see it is that if you go in stealthy, you have to worry about, you know, if you do something wrong or you bump into one of them and end up setting them off and you're in the middle of freaking like 5-10 bastards trying to murder you, yeah, you could fight them off, but not like you really want to deal with all that crap. You just want to grab the damn blowtorch and get out. That's why I always blow them up instead of just going in stealthy. I just find it quicker and easier.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes?
Now we're almost done with all of this stuff. I think all I have to do is the sub, which that is a piece I will try to explain to you guys all the bits of. If you got your oppressor out, make sure you put it away because this next piece, I fast travel for this next piece. I don't nope.
Welcome back, Capitan. That was a master class in clandestine reconnaissance. And you have a tan, too, no? Now to business. Come over to the screen, and I will give you the tour.
Alright, that is all done. Now, before we continue on with this next piece, you're gonna want to pick the Cassica. Now, the reason for that is because when you're doing this, I will explain a little more when we actually get to the rest of this stuff. But you're gonna want to do the Cassica because we're gonna enter through the water. And yeah, I'll explain when we get to the thing. It's a whole lot of crap. It's better if I show you and not like try to explain it without physically showing you. Ooh, hello. But we're gonna worry about, you know, this part of the sub. I have a route that I do every single time, and I'll try to explain it as it's a funky route, but it's really more, it's like really efficient and whatnot. There's 3 locations this sonar jammer can show up, and I'm gonna go to all 3 of them that I have a route set for. And I'm gonna just do my normal route no matter where this jammer shows up, so that you guys know like the route I take for, like, you know, in case if it shows up at a different location that it does for this one. And I'll mark them out too for you guys, you know, 1, 2, and 3. I even try to mark out some of the enemies and whatnot. Bro, that bitch whole ass ducked that rocket.
Bye.
Alright,
Did you make it inside?
we're in the sub, and I strongly advise using a shotgun. I personally prefer the assault shotgun because it's fast, a lot of ammunition, and quick. But if you rather use, I prefer using the shotgun. You die, thank you. Because there's a lot of close counters going on with this one. Like that. And it's just, you need to do a lot of damage quick. Otherwise, what the heck is going on here? This thing like bugged out. Now the first place, the very first spot of this route I'm doing for you guys is here. Right here on this bar. That is number 1 of where the jammer will show up. We're gonna work our way to number 2. Do watch out for this guy. If you like knock him out with like melee or stock attack him, you know, pop him in the face with the stock, do make sure you shoot him a couple times after, because he will get back up and try to murder you. Oh, hello. That's why I say shotgun. That is number 2 right there, and for us that's where our thing is. But yeah, I'll show you guys where number 3 is going through my normal route. Anyways, normally I just book it back from here. Like normally I go straight back the way it came from. But if it wasn't there and it was, you know, at where number 3 is, I go up these stairs. I just kind of cook through all here. There is a guy though that likes to hide in this corner, like frickin' here. Oh, there's nobody else? Okay. And then go up these stairs. And number 3 will be right where this fucker's ass is. Right there. And then I just, you know, if it was there, I'd just run right back through here and loop. It's just basically a big circle. You're running through and you're going through all 3 of the where the possible chances of it's showing up. What the hell? Oh. And then you're right back to the front. So like if it showed up at number 1, you could just turn around and leave. If it showed up at number 2, you could just, you know, go, you know, back, or you could continue forwards. If it showed up at number 3, then you just continue through and you know, go right back to the beginning. But we're getting to the part of what you guys all want to see. is the run through of the actual Cayo itself. Now the preps are all done. Ashton Greenwood, how's your day going? My day is actually going pretty good. I'm great, actually. A lot of good stuff is happening. How's your day going, though? That's what I would love to know. My day is normal, you know. There's nothing special going on. Family's off seeing family, and I'm home alone. Now, as I was saying earlier, that I was going to explain, when you get to all of this here, if you're just getting a sub and everything, and you're just, you know, getting into all of this, the reason I say get the Costa Club is because, you know, when you're entering the compound, you're going to want to enter through the drainage tunnel. That is the route that I am going to be doing for this. You're going to be entering through the drainage tunnel, and when it comes to the escape point, it does not matter. You don't have to worry about the escape point. So make sure when you're doing it the very first time, or you're scoping out the island, make sure you get the drainage tunnel scoped out if you want to do it this style, because it will not just show up. And in order to do it, you just got to go to where the drainage tunnel is. You can search up pictures or stuff of it on YouTube or whatnot. I'll show it to you guys when we're doing it. You'll see where it is. And make sure you don't have to take a picture or anything like all the other stuff. You just gotta walk up to it and it unlocks it. But yeah, we're gonna continue onwards. Now, when we get when we get into the actual heist, I am gonna be moving pretty fast, you know. So I'll try to tell you guys how I'm, like, the kills in the order I'm gonna be going in ahead of before I get to the location of doing it. So, you know, 'cause it's just so you guys are not, like, you know, trying to do it on, you know, the same route and your head's spinning off. Drainage tunnel. Drainage tunnel. Escape point, like I said before, pick any of them. It does not really matter. I just put it on airstrip because it's the first one. It doesn't really matter at all. Because you guys will see when I go to leave the island. You'll see why it doesn't really matter. Marksmen and suppressors. We are going onwards, boys and ladies. Alright.
GPS tracker confirmed. I have your position. I will also access
Also, if you're like new, or you know, I'm knowing a lot of PS3 GTA 5 players come here and they're like they've never seen these heist them. If you're, you know, first time doing Cayo, these mines, don't worry about them. They won't blow up. Trust me, I have hit those things hard and they don't blow up. So you don't have to worry about those. Now this right here, there's a couple ways you could get into here. Like a couple of styles of doing it. And you could sit here popping each one. I mean, yeah. You could go ahead and do it like this. Just keep going back and forth. Or the way I do it is like this, where I take it nice and slow and I just cut right through all of them, one after another. That's the way I do it. Those are the three, like, ways to cut through the grate that I know of. It's just whatever one you're more comfortable with doing is up to you guys. I normally do that one because it's just, you know, it cuts through every single one. It's just like it's just the one I'm comfortable doing. Now this is where I'm going to start bolting, so I will try to tell you guys right off the bat where I'm going. You switch to your assault rifle, and you do not need to go up here at all. Turn around and go the other way. This is where you're going to want to go.
I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh?
Now you're going to want to wait until that judgment is just about outside that camera's range. And then pop him. And run all the way to freak over here. Pop the judgment. Walk your way straight up these stairs. Get this guy here. Put him to sleep. There's only one camera I take out, and that's this one right here. Then I come over here. Pop this guy. I come back. Jump off. And I jump on this bush right here into this little wall. And this gives me access to hit this guy here. Do not worry about the camera though. I don't think, if you hit them all where I'm dropping them, like, you know, where they're all, where I'm killing them at, none of the cameras will catch them. So you should be just fine. Then they come all the way over here to the front. Pop this guy in the dome. Now this is why I said you're gonna need like an assault rifle or something to zoom in, because there's one guy up here. He always spawns up here. You can't really see him, but he is always the second one over from the right side. And if you zoom in, you can just barely see his head. I forgot to grab the gate key down here. But you're gonna need the gate key too, by the way, for this style that I'm doing here. Your gate key, you guys will see all that soon. And can my character like not have a oochie woochie moment there? Like, what the heck? So I did have to backtrack there because I messed up a little, but it'll be fine. The fastest I've ever done this, guys, was like 9 minutes and like 44 seconds was my fastest time. So you can get in here pretty fast. I'm sure some people out there can get out of here faster than that. And now you can just walk up here. Now you can go through the bottom with the gate, or you can go to the top. I prefer going up through here after that little thing I did, because like I've said before, there will be a painting either here or there. And then, as I spoke of earlier, there's a safe in this wall that you need nothing for. You can just pop it open. You're walking out with 50 to 90k sometimes. This time I gave a 67. It's a random guess. And then you get a painting here. It's just like an extra 100, I think it's like 200k you could walk out with. That's why I checked those two other cameras and, you know, whatnot. Now, fingerprints. I know, a lot of you guys hate the fingerprints. Now, I love them. They're fun as shit to do. But, I don't know. Like, Pikachu that you guys all know, he doesn't like doing the fingerprints. And I don't blame him. They are kind of difficult to do, but I can't give you guys any like good tip on how to do the fingerprints. It's just the only tip I can physically give out that would be decent enough to help is to try to match the outline of it. Like, don't worry about the stuff in the middle. Just try to match the outline up. And then hopefully that helps. Like I said, I can't. It's a puzzle, you know? You gotta, like, solve it and figure it out.
When we looked at the security feed, remember we saw a keypad in the office? Worth looking at.
It's just, you know, it's just a puzzle. You just gotta quickly clock it up. The other thing I can say that helps me a lot is trying to find pieces of it that match up with something else. Like this third one, it's got that big kind of squarey looking gap in the middle there, and it matches up with the other one across. That's another little tip I can give you guys that I can say that helps-ish. Just they're puzzles, you know? You gotta find what works for you. And then we just come down here, pop the lock. That case ahead usually will hold the ruby necklace or tequila or whatever else, but for now we got the safe. So we have 74, 11, and 15. 74, 11, 15. 74, 11, 15. 15. Look at my characters talking like fuck, 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 fuck. I apologize. I am trying to keep the video like PG-13. I know compared to a lot of our other live streams, like the group of us, we get quite mouthy and like perverted and dirty talk. But for this one, I'm just gonna keep it PG-13. I promise you guys, it's not gonna be too much. I know it's like the end of the video, and it's like, you know, we're getting there, and you guys are like, bro, it's like already too late, dude. Nobody gives a fuck. But, you know, just know that I was trying. And then, as you saw, we leave the thing, and the only guy you gotta kill is right here. Pop him. There's your gate key. Crack that, and you're out. Now this next piece, once we get outside of this compound, this will explain why I said you don't need to worry about your exit point. And, yeah. So, yeah. Instead of going through all that, you just turn to the right and book it. Just don't. Just hear me out. Just book it and go all the way around the side of the building and go just behind that little tiny little hut-looking thing over there. It's not a glitch or a mod or hack. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there's no modding, no hacking, no, you know, glitches or anything. It's just straight up, honest, hard work. And you stand on this rock, and if you haven't already figured it out already, your ticket out of here should be arriving any second. Usually they show up a lot faster, but your ticket out of here is right over there. Those boats. And they usually come zipping right through frickin' here. I don't know why it's taking so damn long this time. There we go. Excuse me. Resist the whole clip. But yeah. I want to say maybe 90% of the time they will show up. They usually show up faster than this. I don't know why it took so damn long this time, but you know, this is how you get off Cayo fast. You grab the shit and get off. But sometimes, like I said, 90% of the time the boats will usually show up, but there's sometimes they won't show up at all. And I don't know why, if it's like, you know, the game gets cocky or something. But there will be sometimes they won't show up, and you can go ahead and just swim, but it is quite a bit of distance, so you won't get out really fast. You can swim all the way out, but it'll take a while. And you just gotta figure it out, man. But you basically keep going out until it says the escape Cayo disappears. Yeah, there you go, people. There you go. Quick, easy Cayo, the most efficient way I know of and fastest way I know of doing the entire Cayo heist. Quick and getting out with at least a mil or more every single time solo. Now, just to elaborate so that everybody's not thinking I'm trying to like break records or anything, the reason I say that this is the most efficient is because for me it is the most efficient. Is that if you were to sit down and do a Cayo and try to grind out, you know, let's say the way I did it took an hour, right? And then you do it, you go around the island and you go pick up all the extra stuff, and it takes you like an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever, all that extra stuff you gotta do. You're only walking out with like 1.5. So where in the time of doing that one Cayo, you could have did 2 Cayos and walked out with a mil each, and you could have got 2 mil versus doing 1 Cayo, getting all that extra stuff, and you only got 1.5 or like 1.3 or something, you know, and that's a little extra money. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's more time efficient if you're trying to get in and out, you know, quick and easy. Like you've just seen, it took me 12 minutes and 46 seconds to walk out of that ending heist with 1.3 million. That's not bad. I mean, I've gotten it faster than that. It's usually about 10 minutes for me. The fastest I've done it was 9 minutes and 44 seconds, as I said earlier. And that was quick. There's probably people that have done it faster, but guess what? This is the way I know it. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell too so that you know when these videos and live streams are happening. And I hope you enjoyed the video so far, everything else that's going on. And also, I have 2 shout-outs to give. Now, first one is going to my bro Pikachu. Man, he's going through some tough times right now, y'all. So when we come on live streams, please do not antagonize him. He's been going through some tough shit lately, and you know, give him a rest. Because I know a lot of you guys like to pick on him and shit, and just give him a rest, alright? But also, the reason I'm giving him this shout out is because all these little tips and tricks I've been giving you guys that we do throughout this video, on this live stream, some of the little, I'd say about half of it comes from him. Like the idea of, instead of going through the compound and taking the boats and leaving, is his idea. So I'm just giving the man some credit so you guys can acknowledge that, you know, it's not all me. Some of this is on Pikachu too. A lot of these little ideas come from him. And the second shout out is going to a buddy of mine, Canadian Pizza, who was asking me about making this video. So, you know, to show him and to help him out with, you know, to get through the KO and stuff. But here you go, dude. Here's my way of doing KO. Quick and easy and as efficient as possible. You get in and out nice and easy. And I hope this helps you out a lot, Canadian. And then I'm going to throw in a third shout out, and that is to all of you guys that are watching this video, or watches it in the future, or all my subscribers and my friends and my family. I love all of you guys, and I hope you have an excellent day, you know, whenever you see the video or whatnot. Other than that, you know, Apex is out, baby, guys. Y'all, I will see you guys soon in future videos or in future live streams. And that is KO done for you. See you guys.